What is up, my dog's Lawson here. Just dropped in the Skiffworks Whitewater 12. We're gonna go hit the water, look for some red, snook, big trout, maybe some tarpon, just see what we can get into. Today's video is sponsored by Shop Carl's. We'll talk about that later. Let's just go catch some big fish. All right, we've made it to the mangrove line we're gonna be working. I have a little skelly shrimp tied on here. You can get this off Shop Carl's. We are gonna be moving mega slow today. It's hot. The water's kind of dirty from all the rain that we've been having in Florida. So, I mean, we're going to be working this shrimp, this dragon bottom, looking for a redfish or a snook or a trout that's just slow cruising. Oh, big head wake. Oh, giant head wake rose up and swirled hugely on my freaking shrimp. Damn, I can't tell what it is. The water's so stained. Damn. Thought that was a much bigger fish than it was. Alright, on the board with the snooklet. Monkey off the back, even though that's a tiny fish. Oh, nice red right in front of me. I'm gonna do something risky here. Try to go back, turn on my back camera. Here it is, here it is. Oh, he spooked off of it. Are you kidding me? He got right up on top of it and then moved. And he literally swam underneath the boat. Whew, wow. Wow, I wonder if the color was too much. I'm gonna downsize colors, man. I mean, because he got on top of this thing and then freaked out. Whew, that was a nice red. Damn it. Ooh, gosh, that stings, brother, that stings. We're gonna flip off this electric chickie. Tie on something more natural looking. Oh, that should have been a caught fish. When a fish does that, I mean, sometimes fish are just weird and finicky and things happen, but I'm a pretty big believer in, like, if a fish doesn't eat something, sometimes it's for a reason, you know? Especially if he even showed a little bit of interest. Like, there's times where you'll have, like, a big giant snook or whatever, and you'll see him and you'll cast at him, and he might as well act like you don't even exist, or your lure lands near him and he just swims the other direction. Sometimes that's going to happen, but when a fish shows engagement and then flips away from it, to me, that's like, all right, something was wrong. Okay, so I'm running the crab trap line, and there's a big triple tail in this trap. I don't know if I can reach him from here, but I don't want to get too tight on him. This is a really big freaking triple tail. Holy piss. If I can get him to eat, this will be the biggest one I've ever caught. No way. This triple tail's a giant. Okay. I understand now. That was not the first one. That was the second triple tail I've seen, and he was like 10 inches long. I didn't realize he was that small. I couldn't figure out why I was having such a hard time hooking him. All right, next pot. The mistake I made with that big triple tail I saw earlier is I didn't just assume there was one on that pot. I was running by it, and I think I spooked him with my boat. Even though he didn't run off, I don't think he was gonna eat. So now I'm approaching every pot, cutting the engine, being like, there's one on it. I'm just gonna assume there's one. There's a triple tail. Nice. Boom. Got one. Yeah. Awesome. I don't know if he's going to be a keeper or not, but finally barreled into one. Yes. 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 That is so sick. About to run over the buoy too. Whoop. Triple tail in the boat. Beautiful triple tail right there. He won't keep. I'm sure he's probably about 14 inches. They upped the size to 18 pretty recently in the past few years, and that is such a cool fish, man. They are so neat, and they are, I mean, weaponized to the bone. Every piece of this fish is sharp as hell and will cut your hands open. That's why I kind of have the line in them still. If we catch a keeper, we're keeping him and he's coming home. The one that I saw that I couldn't get to eat was 4 times the size, probably like a 10-12 pound triple tail if I'm being honest. So we're gonna keep running traps looking for him. But I mean, one of the coolest fish, if you don't know about them, they just lay sideways in the current and try to look like a piece of seaweed or a big leaf and ambush little crabs and little minnows like that. Off he goes. Whew, 1 tripler down. Let's go catch a big one. Real quick, I just want to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Shop Carl's. If you know what Shop Carl's is, they're an online retailer that has all your tackle needs and goods. Rods, lures, line, terminal tackle, hooks, whatever you can think of, they got it. Couldn't recommend it enough. It's where I get 99% of my stuff. I'll leave a link down below where you guys can go pick up some gear if you need it. You can also join Carl's Club and save a ton on tackle and all your tackle needs. I appreciate you guys, and thank you Shop Carl's for sponsoring today's video. So, I was stopped just taking a photo actually of this island right here with my big camera because I thought it looked cool, and I'm getting ready to leave, and all of a sudden like a horde of pilchards have rolled up on top of me. I mean acres, an acre long field of whitebaits everywhere out in front of me. It's hard to see probably through the GoPro, but it looks like it's raining on the water. It's all whitebaits. I mean, it's literally probably a 75-yard long pod right here. So I just put on a Salt Native bucktail jig, something that's gonna get underneath them, and we're gonna bounce it around down there. If I had a cast net and a live well, I'd probably catch some of these because they're actually not bad, like little, ooh, I just got hit right there. Yeah, this is insane. So much bait, holy crap. I mean, just absolutely everywhere. Finally starting to happen here. All this bait has been rolling around this island, and there's some birds working on it, but nothing was really happening. And now all of a sudden, it has come to life. The fish have showed up. Unfortunately, some dolphins have definitely showed up as well, but we'll see what happens. Bouncing this bucktail jig, we can cover ground. Fits right in with the little bait fish profile. Can't really go too wrong with it, to be honest. It's not quite what we're looking for here. Holy stack of freaking snook, catfish. Damn it. Oh my gosh, it was just a stack of freaking snook right there. What the actual hell? And one of them hit too. I literally thought they were like sail cats sitting on top of one another. Basically what a snook is anyways. One thing I love about fishing these islands is like the abandoned boats that you'll find all the time washed up on them. They're just really, really neat looking, and just people who've let them go derelict and they wash ashore. It's always just interesting to see. Oh, and there goes the snook right there from underneath it. What do you guess? There's the fish. Nice. Oh, that was awesome. Decent snook. Very cool, man. Just watch him come out and hammer that. Oh. So sick. Yes. Come to daddy. Oh, beautiful. Whack me. Nice snook on the skelly swim right there. You know what, man? I'll take that. It has been a long, hot ass day. That is like probably like a 24-inch snook. Handsome feller. So cool. Watch him just come out and slurp it from right underneath the mangroves. It feels like it's 104 degrees outside, but it's actually I think like 93, but the weather app says it feels like 94. So catching a small triple tail and a decent medium-sized snook, I will take it on a day like today. That's just absolute dogging. Beautiful. Oh yes, you love to see him release like that, huh? Boom. Dude, not that big of a snook, man, but for its tough conditions, and I'm stoked on that. We'll see if we can catch one more fish, and then we might call it a date. I'm about ready to leave, but I can't do it, man. I have to go check for that big triple tail one last time before we call it a day, because if he's there, it'll be epic. And if he's not there, I'll be annoyed, but that's okay. Okay, going for all the marbles. Last buoy, literally within like miles and miles and miles. So if he's not on this, he's probably just floating around somewhere. Makes him a little bit harder to find, I'd say. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay, that GoPro died, so that's convenient timing. No triple there, so we're gonna, excuse me, we're gonna head back to the ramp.